Hello and how are you? Gosh, and welcome to the third video of the Greek Mythology mini-series. It's kind of crazy. The first video was about Odysseus, a story written by Homer. The second one, a story written by Hesiod about Zeus. This one is a story written by Aeschylus. Three different authors who are all, and it's all Greek mythology. And it's just kind of crazy how creatively connective the Greek mythological realm is. I mean, it's kind of truly remarkable when you think about it. And Aeschylus specialized in tragedies. And this is a story from the first book of a trilogy of tragedies called the Oresteia. And it's in the middle of a long and complex story. And to be completely honest, I think that the beginning and ending are not very entertaining, not very relevant, disturbing, not worth telling. So we're just going to skip it all and instead dive right into the middle where we have Pelops, a man who just arose into power. He's the new king. His partner, Hippodamia, is the queen. And so what's going on here? The oracle, a new oracle comes into town and states that one of the king's sons is going to take over the kingdom. He has two kids, Thyestes, Atrius. So we're thinking, all right, what's going to happen here? Who's going to do it? Of course, they decide to organize I don't want to say friendly competition because it's a very unfriendly, substantial competition, but they organize a contest to see who wins, and the winner gets to become the new king. Thyestes, however, cheats, and I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm just in a good mood right now. But Thyestes cheats and wins. But then Atrius is like, all right, here's the deal. If the sun rises from the west tomorrow, then I'm king. Thyestes is like, all right, yeah, obviously I'm going to take the deal. The sun rises from the east every single morning. So he obviously accepts. They wake up in the morning and they see that miraculously the sun rose from the west. So they're like, what is going on here? So now Atrius, in a plotting turn of events, is the new king. And so what happened here is that Zeus, funny that you mentioned him, he's just what we talked about in the last video. Zeus is the king at the time, and the king of the gods, the ruler of the universe, and he's looking over this, and he's overhearing what they're talking about. He's overseeing what they're doing, and he's not a fan of Thyestes. And he saw him cheat, and he said, nope, I want Atrius to win. So he caused the sun to rise from the west the next morning. And that's the whole story. And it's just kind of like, man, number one, it's just a cool story. And then I thought of it more and I'm like, gosh, you know what? We can actually use our imagination and learn from this. And it's a story of karma and consequences. And you think you're getting away with cheating, but guess what? God's always watching. God's always your witness. You think you're getting away with something that you shouldn't be doing, and guess what? It comes back to bite you. And so just think of that as you will. Do with it what you shall. I don't know what that means. I swear, I've mentioned this before. My videos are not scripted. You're just having a conversation like me. It's with me. It's almost like, it's like we're talking to each other in real life here. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. This is my shortest video on the Greek mythology series. I'm hoping to do maybe one more quick bonus one on a concept that I don't really know what to make of it, but it's a cool concept that when I first heard it, it just stuck with me and I'll never forget it. And honestly, what I'm trying to do most of these videos are just things that I've learned, concepts that I've learned that have just stuck with me, or stories, random little stories that have stuck with me for a specific reason. And maybe it's just because they're cool stories that can be learned from, or maybe it's just because, oh, you know what? I remembered them to make Bucks Bites videos years later. And, it's just, I don't know. It's just funny how it all works out. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the story. I'm going to wrap it up. I'll catch you in the next one. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go hit the hay, and I hope that you have a great night and a great day, morning, evening, tomorrow.